Welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, I will be taking you through the entire process of how I edit this particular image. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to duplicate this image so that we'll be editing it without destroying the original image. And after that, I'm going to do a cropping. I'm going to crop the image by pressing C on the keyboard, or you can actually go to the crop tool on the toolbar. Once I get the desired results, I'm going to hit OK, or I click the mark button up here. So, and after that, you can see we've created an empty space over here. So I'm going to fill it up by selecting my marker tool, select that area, and then fill it up using the fill tool. So we allow it to fill that space, and then we move on. And after that, you can see that area where it seems as if there's no hair is missing here. So I'm going to fill that space as well. So I'm going to mark that area, select that area. So I'm going to select that area and then fill it up. I'm going to use the fill tool as well. So just select the one of the quick selection tool there, and then click the and then fill it up. So that's done automatically. That's done. So, and I'm going to adjust little things just to make it look perfect, and that's all. So I'm going to open the Retouching Academy, which I usually use for my editing, and I'm going to use the custom for my frequency separation. I will allow it to load, and while doing that, I'm going to use 5 as my radius and also 5 for the Gaussian blur. I usually use that depending on the quality of the picture I'm editing, so the number can be higher in some of them and can be lower in some of them. So after that, I'm going to make my high frequency layer invisible while I click on my color correction tone layer, and then select my brush, and I'm going to select my mixer brush tool. So my mixer brush tool, you see the settings up there, though it may vary depending on the image you are working on. So you have to actually find your own stuff, what really works for you. So that's what you need to do. So after you get that, so you'll be going to brush. Avoid brushing the highlights into shadows or the shadows into highlights. Let's try and maintain the shadows where they are and maintain the highlights where they are. So let's start brushing the colors. By brushing, I mean we'll try to blend the colors so that the colors can look smooth and perfect, because that is actually what we need to make the skin look smooth, by removing the color blemishes, by blending them into very smooth transition. That's what we try to do, and this process usually takes some time, so I'm going to speed it up now. So like I said, make sure that you avoid brushing the highlights into the shadow or the shadows into the highlights. Maintain the mid-tone skin, and then the highlights where it is and the shadows where it is. Don't mix it together. If you do that, you're going to muggle up the image, so and you don't want to do that to your image, so keep doing it. So we're almost done with that. We're almost done, and now I'm just putting some finishing touches all around. And after that, I'm going to move to the high frequency layer. So I'm going to I've made it visible. So the layer that we made invisible before, and now we are going to click on our clone tool, and then we sample, and then start picking out the blemishes, the textures that are too strong, that will probably from pimples and some other stuff like that. So they will pick it out with that clone stamp tool. Once we are done with that, You just take your time and make sure that you are not removing important textures from the image by trying to remove the texture. So you can see the before and now the after. That's the before and the after. You can see that now. I'm going to do a little dodge and burn on the image. You can see some differential colors on the cheek. So I'm going to do some after removing this spot that I just spotted. So I'm going to do some dodge and burn on the image. So before the dodge and burn, I'm going to create a clone stamp visible layer. So by pressing shift control alternate and E, everything will be matched together and put it on a new layer. To be matched and put on a new layer. So and it is on that I'm going to use my dodge and burn. So I'm going to activate my dodge and burn now, and then make sure that my brush is selected and the color is white, because I'm going to make it white. And then my brush has been reduced, the opacity of my brush has been reduced to 6, and the flow also reduced to about 30, because you cannot afford to use it at the 100% level. That will be too strong for what you want to do. You only want to fill the spaces where you find some differentials. So you can take your time to do that, just trying to make sure that you have even color all around where you're supposed to have it. That's the essence of dodge and burn. You're trying to burn the area where it is too light, and then you are trying to dodge where it is too dark, just to create a balance lighting on the subject. So once we're done with that, you can check our before and then see our after. So you can see our before and then our after. That's just it. So once you're done with that as well, so the next thing you're going to do is to create another clone stamp visible layer, and then now I'm going to remove my my image from the background. So and after doing that, I have to retrace and make sure that the area where the automatic remover does not fix. So I'm going to make sure everything is perfect. So that's what I'm trying to do now. So once we're done like that, we will have to refine the edge. So we're trying to refine the edge now, and then whatever settings you use here doesn't really matter, but just make sure that you are not doing too much. That's it. So select that. And I'm going to apply my Gaussian blur to smoothen the background. So now that my background has been smoothened, you can see what we have now. You can see that the background is now smoothened, but we can see some color yellow on the face, making it so different from the body. That's coming from the makeup. So we're trying to fix that now. So by using color balance and then selecting yellow, and then we'll try to adjust it and see the effect. So you can see trying to adjust the hue and saturation. So hue and saturation, I selected hue and saturation and clipped it to the image. Hue and saturation, so clip it to the image and then try to adjust it. You can see now by doing that, we now have even color from the face and the body. not much difference anymore. So we try to balance the face with the body. So you only have to play around with that tool until you find what you're actually trying to achieve. There's no set rule that this is the number or what you actually have to do. You just have to play around with it in order to get what you're trying to do. That's it. So now I'm going to import my background that I want to use. So this is the background that I want to use. I'm going to import it and then place it right under the cutout image. So I'm going to expand it. I don't want to use the full background, so I'm going to expand it. I only want to select a part of it. So I think, yeah, this is right. So this is right. Yeah, okay, that's good. Expand it a little bit and then, yeah, I think I'm satisfied with this. So then I'll hit OK, and then now I'm going to change the blend mode to something that will suit the image. Yes, I think I have to check around and see which one fits in the most. So no, yeah, no, that's too bright. I don't want it to be too bright. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use. Yeah. Um, okay, that's cool. I like this. So now after that, I'm going to apply Gaussian blur. That's to create some bokeh, just like when you use your camera to create some blur background. So that's exactly what I try to do by applying that Gaussian blur on the image. You can see how blend the image and the background looks like now. So I'm going to put hue and saturation over it again. Now blend the background with the image by tweaking the sliders a little bit, just to make sure that everything is in harmony. So just trying to create a color balance. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, okay. All right, this is good. Okay, that's good. I think I'm okay with this. Yes, I'm okay with this. So like I said earlier, there's no set rule as to any number that you should use. There's no set rule to that. So just slide the sliders, adjust it little by little until you get what you are trying to achieve. And after that, so we have even picture as I can see it now. So but there's still a little bit of more things we can do. So we can still do a little bit more. So I'm going to click on selective color and to just adjust some little things, some little color, just a little few colors now. So I'm going to deal with my red, so by adjusting that red a little bit. So still trying to do the color correction just to make sure everything is balanced before we apply our color grading. So okay, no, okay, that's okay, that's okay, okay. All right. Okay, let's go back to, okay, let's leave that way. All right, so our neutral color, and then let's reduce the black a little bit, and then the red also by some certain number. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Can we go to black as well? Okay, let's check the before and the after. Okay, that's our before and after. Okay, that's cool. The picture is looking great now. It's looking great. It's coming to life. Yeah, it's just looking great now. So yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, the before and now the after. That's cool, that's cool. So and now we can now apply some color grading on the image. So let's go to our color lookup table. So and try to see which of my lots will fit in on the image. So I don't like this. Let me keep trying. No, 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 no. Okay, no. All right. Yes, I think I like this. So makes it, but that's too bright. So I'm going to reduce it. So I'm going to put it at around 50. So let's check the before. That's before and now the after. Wow, that's cool. Image it's alive now. So and this is all I'm going to do on the image. That's all. So and except okay, probably let me increase the sharpness on the image. Let me go back to my uh, Retouching Academy and then increase the sharpness a little bit more. Alright, let's export the image. So normally because I'm going to post this on the probably my Instagram page, basically online media. So rather than saving as, I'm going to export it because by exporting it, it preserves more of the quality when you upload it on the internet rather than it prevents it from smell and blur and stuff like that. So it still retains some level of sharpness. So thank you guys for staying through all this while and watching this tutorial till the end. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please, if you do, kindly subscribe to this channel and drop comments if you have any. And I'm always open to any of your comments. And if you have any question as well, you can drop it. I'm going to attend to it as soon as possible. Thank you, and make sure that you subscribe so that you can always get access to our next video. Thank you.